so glad you can make it. I've been looking forward to this all month. Oh my gosh, come here. God, look at you. You look so great. Honestly, I love the outdoorsy get up. Yeah, except what are you wearing on your feet? Yeah, I know they're trainers, but what I mean is, really, like, have you seen where we are? They're gonna get so muddy. Well, yeah, maybe I should have warned you beforehand, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But if it's not, I have the ugliest pair of Wellington boots that you can borrow. Oh yeah, no problem. Oh, so how was the trip? I know, it is a little bit in the middle of nowhere, but I like it that way. Oh, this hill. No, it never gets any easier. But this is it. The cabin that I've been talking about for years. Well, it's not much to look at on the outside, really. It's been in my family for generations, so it's pretty old school. Yeah, it's not going to be one of those luxury cabins that you book for a weekend away. This is my family's cabin. Oh, there's no electricity or central heating. No, it's gonna be great. Yeah, it's gonna be like living 100 years ago. Oh, that look on your face. Don't worry, don't worry. It's not as bad as it sounds. There isn't electricity or central heating, but there is a really big, cozy fireplace that, well, it heats the whole place, so you don't really need anything else. And I already took the trouble of getting all the firewood, so yeah, we should be pretty much all set. I don't think there's anything else you need to know about. We don't need to have a shower because it's gonna rain apparently, so yeah. We can just have one for free. Gosh, I forgot how easy it is to wind you up. It's not even fun anymore. No, we do have a shower. It's a bit of a pain to make it work, but there is a shower. I didn't say it was a modern shower. You don't need electricity to make a shower work. You're so funny. Well, I did kind of think about this, and I don't think we've ever spent time together like this without watching a movie. So I charged my laptop up and bought a few DVDs for us to watch, if you wanna. Well, you can choose what we watch. Yeah, I guess you can choose. Yeah, of course. I've lost count of how many movies we've watched since I've known you. Oh, I had to teach you so much. So much movie culture, so many classics. Well, yeah, I guess you taught me too. But now our movie taste together is, like, perfect. Whatever, you're so goofy. Okay, it's just around this corner here. Just watch that step. Always catches, like, my family out. Okay, so this is it. Make yourself at home. Welcome to our family cabin. See, it looks a lot homelier on the inside, doesn't it? It's not huge, but I just like to call it cozy. It's so weird. I was thinking about this when I walked in earlier. It's weird that when I was little, this place seemed like humongous. It seemed so huge. And now that I'm grown, it seems, I don't want to say small. It seems cozy, yeah. It's cozy. So here is the living space, and yeah, we have the sofa, and we only have one blanket, but I'm sure with the fire we won't need it. But I'll show you around in the in a bit. Just through there is the kitchen, and we have a kind of makeshift hob to cook on, and a table and some chairs. And then in here is the bedroom. Well, one of the bedrooms. It doesn't seem right going into the other ones because I don't think I've ever been into the other ones except that one time that I was sick all over the floor and I had to go and tell my mom and dad. But yeah, this is my room. The bathroom is just down there on the right. But the best thing of all about this place is, come this way into the living room. Ta-da! Crackling, homely, warm fireplace. It's definitely one of my favorite parts about this place. Oh. I know, right? It doesn't fit in with the rest of the cabin. It's like all made of brick and wooden fireplace thing. I don't know what you call it. The ledge where the pictures are. Mantle, that's it. Thank you. But yeah, it's home. It's my second home. So I hope that you like it. Yes, I can make a fire. I've been able to do that since I was like 10. Hey, I can do a lot of things actually. In fact, I could definitely live out here by myself. Yeah. Oh, please, says the person whose jaw dropped when I said there was no electricity. Anyway, if you come through here back into the bedroom, you can just put your things right there. Here, let me help you. I don't know about you, but that climb, oh, it's got me so tired. It really never gets any easier. Maybe I just need to come and train for a whole weekend. You get so fit running up and down that hill. Hey, do you want to sit down for a sec? Well, I want to sit down, so please sit down with me. Yes, on the bed, silly. There's no chairs in here. That's so much better. Yep, that is a feather mattress. You're gonna sleep on here tonight, and I'm probably gonna have the airbed down there or next to the fire if it's particularly cold. Oh, of course, I'm sure. Don't be silly. You are my guest, and I want you to have the best bed in the whole place. You need to experience it in all of its, admittedly, not a lot of grandeur. I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming. No, really, no one other than my family has ever been here before, not even like my friends when I was little. I guess it's kind of a sacred place where my family come just to be together, like just us, and it's really special to me. I guess I've never trusted someone enough to bring them out to this little spot, but you've been my best friend for so long now, and I'm just really glad that you're here. I don't want to go on about it, but yeah, I thank you. Yeah, it means a lot. Well, honestly, I wanted to come out here for a few reasons, but I think the main one is I haven't been feeling myself lately, and no, it's nothing serious. It's just that I feel like I'm a little lost at the minute, and And I know that you said you were feeling a little bit lonely on the phone. So, I don't know. I just thought it would be nice to come out here together. And then you won't be alone and I won't be so lost. Yeah. This is always my go-to place when I want to reset, and it's going to be even better with you here now. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be like, do you remember when we had that sleepover all those years ago? Yeah, it's going to be like a sleepover, except there's not going to be any games this time or midnight snacking, but we can still have a nice time. I just want you to be happy, and I think some good food, nice relaxing time together, maybe share some laughs. I think it's just what we both need. Oh, hey. Oh, I wasn't expecting a hug. You know I'm always here for you, don't you? I mean it, always here for you. That was really unexpected. Well, I appreciate you too. Now, come on. I know you must be hungry after that journey, and I am so hungry. I even waited for you. I know. So strange for me, but yeah, I thought it would be nice to eat together. And guess what? Oh god, do you remember that one time on my birthday that we made that really, really good food together, but neither of us have ever been able to remember what it was, but we just know that it was so good. Yes, the mystery birthday dish. So I was doing some cleanup on my phone and deleting photos that I didn't need anymore, and I came across me and you looking like we're having way too much of a good time eating spaghetti, and then it clicked. It was the creamy spaghetti, our own recipe. I don't even know if it's a real thing, but it all came rushing back, and yeah, I thought we need to have that. I know, right? Creamy spaghetti. It's so simple. But maybe that's why we forgot about it. It wasn't, I mean, it was memorable, but obviously it wasn't that memorable. Anyway, so I went and got all of the ingredients that all out on the side in the kitchen. And yeah, I've got everything except just one ingredient. Wow. And hear me out, okay? We need to go and pick some mushrooms. If you don't fancy eating them, then you don't have to, but this is kind of a little ritual for me. We always cook with the mushrooms out here when I come. So yeah, they're the only mushrooms that I really eat. Why are you looking at me like I just told you to eat something really, really disgusting? I know mushrooms are mushrooms. Oh, relax. I grew up here, remember? I'm not gonna make you eat poisonous mushrooms. I know which ones are safe. Honestly, mushrooms from the shops are such a joke compared to these wild ones. Yes, they're so good and they're so yummy. You trust me, don't you? Well then, just chill out. Yes, chill out. They're the best mushrooms that you're gonna taste. If you taste them, if you want to. Okay, well, let's go and get some then. Oh. Oh, it's getting really chilly. Oh. Just down here. And oh. They literally grow right next to the cabin. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they live the damp wood or something. I don't know. Oh, there's some. I can like just about see them. Why is it so dark already? There we go, there's one. Two. Do you want to pick one? 3. Oh, did you feel that? Oh, the rain. That's why it's so dark. Oh my, the clouds are already above us. Oh my god, that's so thick. Wow. Look, that one looks like a duck holding a bow and arrow. I like finding shapes in clouds, thank you very much. It makes me happy. Wow. I think this is supposed to be a thunderstorm, you know. Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm starting to get really soggy now. Let's just quickly get a couple more mushrooms. Oh. Okay, that should be enough, right? Nice. Okay, let's get inside. I love the smell of the rain and the sound that it makes. Oh, watch the step. Oh, wow. Just in time or what? Gosh, I can't believe that it's thundering already. Oh, you wanna stay and listen to it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I just need to breathe a little. No, I'm not still scared of thunder. I've got no idea what you're talking about. Okay, maybe I'm like the tiniest fraction scared. Especially up on this hill where maybe we can be struck by lightning and it's gonna be so loud. No, I know. The possibilities are very low and I've heard this all of my life. It still doesn't stop me from getting a little bit worried. Yeah. I know you'll protect me. That's what best friends are for. Thanks. Ooh. You always make me feel so safe. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm so glad that you're here with me while it's storming like this. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Thank you. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Food. Okay. Let me just put these on the side. Can you just pop this over there for me? Thank you. Oh, I can't open it. Can you open it for me? Thank you. See, inviting you up is already paying off, my little helper. Oh, okay, yeah. I so didn't just loosen the lid for you. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I just needed to breathe. I always get like this. But now my mind is on food, and food makes me very happy. And you're here, so I'm gonna be just fine. Just need to keep breathing. Okay, I already chopped up the chicken and the cream is here and ready, so that, yeah, I think all I need to do is chop the mushrooms. It's okay, I'll do it, thank you. Just need to let this pan heat up and let that boil. Is there anything you do or don't want in your spaghetti? That's fine. I just really want you to enjoy it. I want it to be perfect. Please sit down. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to heat up, I was thinking maybe we could run through our plans for the next couple of days. Yes, there's a plan. It's like you don't know me at all. Oh my goodness. Of course there's a plan. Okay, yeah, it's just, let's see. Get settled? Check. Pick mushrooms? Check. Biggest hug? I think we need to do that now. Well, yeah, but those two hugs weren't the biggest hugs, and it quite clearly says here, biggest hug not including the two small ones. No, you can't see the list. It's on here, okay? How dare you question me like that? Oh, okay. Biggest hug? Yeah? Just so that I can tick it off the list. Yeah, it's not because I want to, gosh. Honestly, years of hugging and it just never changes. It always feels so lovely. No, I'm not done yet. Hey, you're the only one here with me. You're gonna have to give me all of the hugs that I need. Almost done, promise. Okay then. Okay, I guess I should cut up these mushrooms. We don't really have kitchen size, so everything has to be done on the table. I'm sorry. So I was thinking tomorrow maybe I could take you down by the lake and show you all the little spots that I used to play in. Well, actually, they are all particular spots that I named when I was little. Don't judge me. Yeah, there's a few. There is Toad Corner, where me and my granddad used to look at the frog spawn. And Butterfly Bloom. Ugh, that's one of my favorite spots here. I remember one day, so me and my granddad were walking past it on the way to the fishing spot, and there were so many butterflies. I don't think I've ever seen that amount of butterflies before. It was like there was an event going on for butterflies. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know how else to describe it. There were so many there, and they were all, every single one of them, you know when they're resting and they're doing that little, you know, flappy thing with their wings. Honestly, it was one of the most beautiful. It was just so beautiful. And yeah, yeah, it's honestly one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen, and it's such a beautiful place. I really can't wait to show you. I'm excited. And that'll do it. Oh, I think the pan is nice and warm now. You ready for my little cookery class? So first, let's add the mushrooms. I need to work on my Nigella Lawson voice. I can try. Okay. First, you add the mushrooms into the pan. They smell so good. Fine. I can do this whole thing in character. Okay. They smell amazing. They really are so different to the ones you can buy in the shop. And then the the chicken, like this, and now the cream. Are you enjoying this? And some salt, and some pepper, and the spaghetti. And I guess we just leave it here for a bit. That is exactly what she would say. Ugh. Yeah, I know, right? It's really easy. I'm pretty sure this is exactly how we did it last time. It's just that this time we're putting mushrooms in it. We really weren't that creative back then. Okay. Well, while that's cooking, next thing, you can tell me. Actually, I'm not gonna get them out. What movie do you want to watch? But I'm only gonna tell you the genres. Because it's so much more fun this way. Come on. So let me just think. We've got Disney. Disney is a category of its own, a genre of its own. Thank you. We've got an action movie, and we have a cheesy little rom-com. Oh, come on. You love a rom-com sometimes. I have had you in fits of laughter. I know you like at least one of them. I picked at least one of them with you in mind. No, actually, I picked all of them with us in mind. I mean, yeah, I might have put one of my favorites in there too. Okay, but when you pick, there's no going back. No matter what the title is, we are going to sit down, we're going to watch it, and we're just going to have so much fun. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes, and you can hold up 1 finger for action, 2 fingers for Disney, or 3 for rom-com. Okay? Okay, eyes are closing, and I will open them in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, good choice. Let's see what it is. Ta-da! I know you do love this movie. Oh, what do you mean? How do I remember that? I remember everything, silly. Especially about somebody that I care about. Wow, really? You told me that when we first met. Well, what can I say? I guess you must have made a really good impression on me. And 10 years later, I'm surprised we haven't watched it yet. I do not refuse to watch it. Pff, no idea what you're talking about. I know, I'm just never in the mood. I have to be in the mood to watch something new. And because you bug me about it all the time, I'm just... But anyway, we can watch it. This time. Only time. It better be good after you hyped it up so much. Okay. Ooh, that smells like it is done already. It smells amazing. Let's take a look. And now I'm going to take the lid off our creamy spaghetti. Oh yeah, that's done. Man, it doesn't take, like, wow. No, it's not normal spaghetti, it's like, I don't know, instant spaghetti. I don't know. I just picked it up thinking it would be quick. Okay, we're just gonna add this chopped parsley, because I'm all fancy like that. And there we have it. Dinner is served by yours truly. And let's hope the mushrooms don't kill us. I'm just kidding. Oh, you're so easy to wind up. Okay, I'm gonna plate this up if you want to go and get the movie ready in there. Damn. The rain is really hitting the cabin. At least we're nice and safe inside. is kind of cozy. Are you not gonna go and put the movie on? You like watching me? What, cook? Or plate up spaghetti? Man, if this makes you smile, you really are a dork. Okay, well, here you go. Eat up, bestie. I hope it's okay. God, that really hit the spot. I think I'm gonna make that more often. How did you like it though? Yeah. Stop it. It wasn't that good. Aw, really? You think so? You are so sweet. You're too sweet to me. Thank you. Well, now it's time for the not so fun part. We have to wash up. What? You are such a genius. Oh my gosh. That is a genius idea. Yeah, let's just totally leave our plates outside and let the rain do the washing up. I'm actually being deadly serious. It sounds so fun. I'd be interested to see how well it cleans it. No, I'm being serious. Come on. Come on. Wow. It is chucking it down now. Did you see that? That was probably the biggest bolt of lightning I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh. I can hold your arm. Well, I mean, you don't really have a choice because I was gonna do that anyway, you know, best friend duties. No, I'm fine, I'm good. Yeah, it seems a little easier than before. I don't know. It's kind of lovely, even though I'm completely terrified right now. Yeah, it's really nice being here with you, and we have a warm cabin. The rain is pouring, and I do love the rain. I don't know, I just feel really at peace. Well, we could stay out here for a while if you wanted. It's so nice just looking out at the woods. They look so pretty in this light. Just watching the rain fall down from above. Oh, I know. The rain gets so crazy up here. Oh, so if you want to test the rain density, the best thing to do is just like put your tongue out like this, and then you can get the rain. No, you're a dog. I love the rain so much, and you're probably gonna call me a dog a lot because a lot of the stuff that I did when I was little, I still love to do out here. I do. I love the rain. The sounds are just so soothing. Oh, that one does not. Oh my gosh, let's go. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so cold outside. Oh. No, back onto the sofa in front of the fire where it's nice and safe. Ooh, okay. Let's get this blanket around us. Ooh. Well, lucky for us, I'm basically like a portable heater with my body temperature. It doesn't take me long to get nice and warm. Oh yeah, I have only got the one blanket, so we're gonna have to share. Sorry. What? Don't you want to share with me? That's so mean. Come on. Come here, right next to me, otherwise I'm not gonna have enough. Yes, just use my heat. I'm so like hot tonight. I mean, temperature, obviously. I don't mean that I'm hot. Oh, wow. Stop it. You really didn't just say you think I'm hot, did you? Well, you're way hotter. Come on, you know that you are. Yes, you do. There were so many people pining after you in high school. How would I know? I just used to hear people talking about you and stuff. Things like how hot you are and how funny and kind. Well, can I be real with you for a second? Maybe it's just the warm fire getting to my head, or maybe I'm talking out of my food coma here. Maybe the serotonin's just flowing, but I really like you. I mean, like, I really, really like you. I've never had a best friend like you before. And yeah, you just make me so happy. But it's a different kind of happy. I don't know. It's just crazy how much I want to share with you. And I think I've surprised myself this weekend inviting you out here. I never thought that I'd do that for anyone. But yeah, here we are. And it seems like there are so many times where I'll see something or hear something and automatically I just think, oh, they would love that, or I need to tell them about that. And oh gosh, I guess I may as well say everything since I'm already putting this out there, but I go to bed thinking about you after our goodnight texts. Have you even started like dreaming about you? And I don't know whether that's just because we have started saying goodnight a lot, or I just don't know. We've been so close for so long, and I didn't really want to bring this up, I guess. I wouldn't want things to change. I know that my feelings for you just seem to keep getting stronger, and it makes me wonder if this is normal, or if it's just me, or if maybe I should just get myself in check, and I don't know. You feel it too? Really? But why haven't you said anything? Well, I didn't say anything because I didn't want to lose what we have now. I guess I understand. God. I've liked you for so long, and now that we're talking about it, maybe I liked you more than I've ever realized. But of course, if you wanted things to stay how they are, which of course is 100% fine, I'd be so fine with that. Well, yeah, I don't mind things changing in that direction if you wanted to. Wow. God, this is so strange. Wow. God, I have thought about telling you, yeah, there have been so many times. You make it so hard to stay quiet about it. You're so lovable. You're so kind, and yeah, it's obviously, and I'm gonna get sappy now because I feel like I have to. It is such a privilege to be your best friend and to be so close to you and to share everything that we do together. And yeah, I really was just scared that that was gonna go away if I said anything. No, in my head, it didn't go anything like this. I don't really know what I expected you to say or feel. You really are my best friend, you know. I've always known that you understand me, like, better than anyone else ever has or ever could. And this right now just feels surreal. Do you remember me saying to you that sometimes I have to take a little time to really let an important moment sink in? Like, to really feel it in my heart. Yeah, I think that this is one of those times. This day is just perfect. This is perfect. And I want to remember it always. What are you doing? Oh, I don't think you've ever held me like this before. Except maybe that time when I was really sick. I do remember. You held me like this and you stroked my hair. You made it impossible for me not to adore you that day. That was one of those times where I knew that you were really special. Really? No, I would really love that. I could cry. This is so perfect. Is it okay if we just lay like this for a little while? I want to take it all in and just be still and be quiet and just feel your arms around me. I want to remember how you smell, how it feels to be in your arms, and how your heart is beating so fast right now. I want to remember it all. Just hold me. Hold me for a little while.